A new one. What kind you got?
When they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, Andy Isabella.
Oh shit! What you doing?
He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I was just trying to kill dude.
So from the
Is that one bigger than the other one yet?
First and 10.
Was?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First down.
Oh yeah, so I seen that.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
That was a joke where he almost stumbled and fell in the end zone and shit, right? One of them was.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well.
Cause I seen it and I was like, oh shit, he just went out. And then he did like a cut. I think he like cut back or something. And dude, yeah, I seen the second one.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a nice job.
Well, I think Allen got like 80, it's like 85.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Yeah. I seen that. I seen the second one because I was like, yo, this dude, he's like slipping through, and then he was stumbling. I was like, oh shit, he about to stay up.
This is
nice
Rashad Penny. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. Give him 3 on 1st down.
Nah, this don't
make
my
2nd and 7.
I think this is like my first time playing with Penny actually, because I was thinking that I might need to get another running back at first, but he's been doing alright. He got to upgrade to stars, so I was like, alright, he can stay around a little bit longer. See what happens to you.
It's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Ain't he already? I thought he's superstar. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds Penny. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
I would have started.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another.
This your first time using that for air
One
fryer?
unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like
See,
that,
my joint, it
night defensively.
I feel like
About it because when
it
they're
like
in
burns
sync,
my food. I
as we're
don't
seeing
know, I
so
need to turn it
far,
down or
that
some shit.
continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other.
Well, it's just like on the
Defensive
top it
front
burns it, so
linebackers,
it ain't like
you're
it's like
exactly right. It can be a very
destroying
long
it.
defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A nice gain of 21 yards.
My joint is just like it, kind of like a
It's
little
first and 10,
bin you put it
right
in.
at the 40. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And
Pass interference, ref. Call it.
Here at the Cardinals 28. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Penny, a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them.
So you and Dude, y'all
That's the
played,
magic
y'all
number.
did, oh yeah, y'all played earlier. I remember you was talking about that midnight joint. I was
They're
like,
up around 24,
that's
28, 30. They could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your
is he
offense has
East,
to keep
West
pace.
Coast or some shit?
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to it, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down
that
about
block,
the
buddy.
7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass.
I think it's like tackles for loss.
Before he could get much out of it.
They count those.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play.
Hard up over
Not in
there.
this case.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a second.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 3-0
That'll go up on the
after
Tuesday.
1 on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 score line as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Murray. Open man is Kirk. Complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He can run for it, and he will. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I'll tell you, if you lined up Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson for a foot race, I think Kyler Murray might just be a bit faster. And, boy, was he moving there. Incredible. On 1st down, Drake. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked. And
Few
in his
games I
first
got to
year in the
play.
league, surprising to a lot of people.
Had so many forces in
the
the
quarterback went down 48 times.
shit.
And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long.
Had the force last week, Jude was like,
Defenses are going to test
he had a game at 4 o'clock.
I
I was like, all right, you want to run after that? And he's like, yeah, that's fine, bro.
46 on his first
Never
kick.
heard
This
from
one in
him
that
there.
neighborhood as well. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet. But Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's a love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Did you do any trades with the team, or this is the same team from the start?
Start here at the 25.
Simmons, Murray.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
On the ground.
He was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Yeah, he got 4.
Shotgun now from Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Starting from the bottom. What's your record?
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh!
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray is going to go for a big play downfield. Andy Isabella was the intended target. 3rd down here.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. from the gun. Murray. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. 31-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I would guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
17.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. From the gun, Murray.
Oh, no.
Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
How's he running with the ball in and out?
Off near the 42. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of that.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Cardinals 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland, absolutely unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play fake, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again, Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Knees on the microphone.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Being chased out left.
Oh,
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run with Penny. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way play, that was pretty impressive. They'll try and run forward with Penny. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for David Njoku. It's now 3rd and goal.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, you got accelerated clock on or something?
DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
I noticed it in the first half.
Cardinals 3.
Damn, how did we get to halftime that fast?
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Juking on,
Happy
I was trying to
faces in
take
the
his
crowd
like
at this
man
point
off.
as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Taken about 7 yards deep. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
I can't remember. Because I rarely get them joints with defensive
drive, the
players.
Seahawks offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed.
Oh, definitely DBs. And I played the closest joint, like all those years we went through those joints. I got like 2 scenarios with my DBs.
And I know it sounds
I
crazy,
to like stars.
they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. From the shotgun,
going
Wilson.
up.
Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. They turned into a really nice play.
Oh!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
I thought.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That good for 19 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
He might have 91 now.
They're looking for here, Charles, leading the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
What is Chris Carson doing in the game?
Losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step one on that play.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, touchdown number 22 on the season. Now the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
He's still up.
It's a terrific return
Pitch it.
here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45, Cardinals 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for
How does the kickoff
You like Simmons at safety?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
That's what I
take
saw.
the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's going to
short.
get the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. To throw, it's Murray.
Pulled me out of that play, actually.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 34-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Gerald McCoy able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. 41 yards. Caught left side Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. Between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and complete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. His time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion.